Damn. So yeah, let's start with the forces here. This is the white on white here. So open it up. Woo. Nothing smells better than some fresh sneakers. You know what? Scratch that. Nothing smells better than some retail fresh sneakers.
Everybody in front of me right here got a reservation. Sorry to say.
So it doesn't matter what time it is?
At this point, because we had nobody back here, gotta thug it out. I have a better shot of coming up to the front while instead of doing all this. What's going on? Yeah, no, so none of them checked in yet. Oh no, you're not canceled. You're not canceled. The only saying is all this shit going on. When you come up to the front,
Yung device ko maybe
it'll tell you don't record inside, so I'm gonna let you know right now you can't record outside.
Wow, 3 years ago, you know, I didn't know where this journey would be, and now I have all these shoes behind me, but you only seen like 8 or 9, 10 shoes in that video right there, and it just goes to show you that, you know, just keep on going, you know what I mean? Just keep building consistency and things will happen for you, you know what I mean? I didn't know where the channel was gonna be at now. I didn't know where I was going then. I was just documenting everything, guys, and that's why I'm saying to you guys right now, like, just turn on the camera. You are the content. You know, and it's always good to document things. One of my teachers when I was younger used to tell me all the time, like, to write in a journal. And I used to write in my journal like daily. I used to like write how I was feeling, write what happened that day. And then like as the months went on and I would look back and I'd be like, oh snap, I forgot about that happening. And then I would just remember. And that's another thing that YouTube does do for you, you know what I mean? You could look back on something that you saw or the way you looked or, you know, how you were reacting to things back then versus, you know, your more mature self later on in life. And it's just crazy to see that video. But let's get right into it, guys. So, man, that video was so crazy. I actually watched it for the first time in 3 years, that video right there. But that was actually the first time I went to the Supreme store. It was post-COVID, and that's how the line was, and it was nothing like that yesterday. But I was able to get a new pair of Air Force Ones. Like in that video, you did see me have that shoe, but I didn't review it, and I wish I would have, so I can, like, you know, re-review it now. But we do get a new box here that you did see in that old video. It was in a pull-out box. This one is a top open box. On the front of the box here, I did go with a size 9. We don't get just retail on the box, but they did charge me $118 for these. And anything over $110 in the Supreme store or anywhere in New York, you have to pay taxes on. But this is a regular black box and it says Nike on top. You get the Supreme logo on the front of it. All right, and the resale is currently going for about $150 to $160, so these are under $200. And at first when these came out, we didn't think they were going to be restocking over and over and over again, but now they restock all the time. But let's open up the box here. Okay, on the tissue paper, on the top layer, it says Nike Supreme on it. And the extra layer of tissue paper has nothing on it. So take out this beautiful white crispy shoe right here. You know, this is a dope shoe if you guys want to wear it for school time. And the most dope part about it, on the back right there towards the back, it says Supreme. But other than that, it's just a regular Air Force One. Now, I did see people start getting their Utopia Air Force Ones in, and it comes in a regular Nike box, which is kind of disappointing. And you know what I mean, they didn't do anything different to it but put Utopia. Not saying that there's anything different about this one, but at least it came in a box branded with Supreme and gave it a little bit of, you know, jazz to it. But the Utopia just says Utopia on the side, and it comes in a regular, you know, gray Air Force One box. But this is a shoe right here. What do you guys think about these? It's a copper drop for you guys. You know, this is a classic. This shoe will be worn, you know, until our son's grandfather, you know, are alive. But this is the bottom of it, all white, crispy at the bottom of the shoe right there. You get this thick midsole in white on both the outside and the inside of the shoe. Coming up towards the base of the shoe here, it is in white. I do see a little bit of glue stains on mine, but nothing too crazy. They do kind of have that new smell to it, not like they did back in the day, but it still does have like that new smell, Air Force One smell to it, if you know what I mean. But looking towards the back of the shoe right there, it does say Supreme. That's branded on there in red and white. Pretty dope in my opinion. All right, same thing on the inside of the shoe here. Other than the glue stains that I do see, I will say that the stitching material on my pair is good. I do see a little bit of errors, but nothing too crazy once again. Looking at the toe box on these will crease up on you pretty easily. So make sure you guys put some Warby shoe trees in these. I have a code on creasepiece.com of whydavis. You guys can save yourself $5, but they sell out quickly, guys. I'll show you guys a picture right here. They sell out quickly. So when they do restock, make sure you guys get them immediately. They are one of the best inserts to put in your shoes. All right, looking at the mud guard here, we do see the white stitching, and we see the very detailed white stars creeping up from the bottom of the shoe. What colorway do you guys like better, the white or the black Forces? I know like once you start wearing the white ones, they start to get yellow, and you know, after a while, but the black ones, they start to look crusty once you start beating them up and whatnot. So let me know which colorway you guys favor more, especially like, you know, which one you think lasts more. But something different about this shoe other than the regular Air Force Ones as well. If you guys look at the emblem on the bottom of the shoe right there, and that silver, it says Air Force One, but at the bottom it says Supreme. Really nice detailing. We do get the white stitching Nike down there. Now these do come with 2 pair of laces. They come standard with the white laces, and they come with this extra red pair, as you guys see, and it says Supreme on it. I wish they would have made it like this, but the white laces, and then they had Supreme in red. I think that would have been pretty dope, you know what I mean? But this is the extra pair of laces that it comes with. I'm gonna keep it classic though and keep the white laces in them. All right, but that's that. On the tongue though, it is white leather, and at the top it says Nike Air Force One. Okay, looking at the inside of the shoe here, we do get some shoe trees and a cardboard. All right, really nice. On the inside of the sock lining, it is in white. All right, and the production dates on this was 10/26/22 to 01/10/23. Give you guys a quick look at that. So these are newly production, and that's probably why we got a new box on this. Because when I first got it, I'm like, man, this box looks different. Then I seen that video, and I'm like, man, the box was totally different. It was a pull-out box and all that. But man, I was just crazy times right there. I didn't know where to go with the channel. I was actually thinking about quitting YouTube, and then one day I was like, you know what, if I want to take this serious, I got to start posting more often. And that's when I just started posting regularly. Actual insole of the shoe here, it's not the cheap insole, it's not the Dream Cell insole, but it is a upgraded insole from those. All right, and it is white on the insole. It says Supreme Nike Air Force One with the sizing sticker underneath the logos, not on top. On the back of the insole, it is like a gray, and it says 9 through 10. Show you guys that real fast. This does have the glue marks on the bottom half of it. That's why you see the cotton sticking toward the bottom half and not the top. Underneath the actual insole, it is in white, and then we see the red stitching. Okay. On the back of the shoes here, it says Nike Air, and the white, the back of the shoe. Now I'm showing you guys my foot is in the toe box right now. Okay guys, so this is what they like on feet. Pretty clean in my opinion. Now I'm a true size 9. I'm gonna get 9.5 on all my shoes. But in Nike Dunk lows, Air Jordan 1 lows, and Air Force Ones, I go true to size because they tend to run a little bit big. Now with that being said, I did go true to size on these. I'm gonna show you guys my foot is in the toe box. So my big toe is right here. I do have a little bit of space in the front of the toe box, as you guys can see right there. I do like to wear my shoes unlaced, and I do have a little bit of slippage on this shoe. So, you know, some people do go down half a size from their original size because of how big Air Forces run. But I like to go true to size because I like to have a little bit of space, especially if I'm going to be putting crease shills or, you know, crease piece protection in my shoes to stop them from creasing. You want to go true to size, or maybe even up half a size depending on your liking and how you are going to be wearing your shoes tied up or unlaced. Now, in my opinion, you know, go true to size. And other than that though, they feel pretty good on feet. And I'm gonna show you guys what these like some different pants options right now.